Hey everybody, this is Alan. And today I wanted to give you an update on this Neea. I started this tree a couple years ago and it was just so thin. And so it's thickened quite well. It's got decent form. I'm hoping to get some different branching in here. But this was featured in the video that I titled One Dumb Looking Bonsai, because what I did was I took this tree out of a pot that was probably about like 6 inches by 4 inches, and I put it into this larger pot, but I never trimmed the roots, and I also put it in just my homemade landscape soil. I didn't put it into bonsai soil. So after the soil degraded, which it's prone to do, you could see the outline of the old pot in the roots, and it just looks so dumb. So in that video, I root pruned it, took away all that perimeter roots, all the perimeter roots that made it look so dumb. And then I was working on the bottom of the roots, and I inadvertently took off far more roots than I really had intended. So I left it with just a little tuft of roots for this entire top. So I certainly didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to take that many roots off, but it happened. And so I thought, well, okay, so I put it back in the same pot it was in, this time in bonsai soil. And because there was just such a tiny little bit of roots, I mean, they were only about that big around the root ball, I put some rocks on the soil to stabilize it. And in this video, you can see that it has survived quite well. Initially, it dropped a lot of leaves. So like these yellow leaves right here, it dropped a lot of leaves. In fact, if you look, especially this branch and this branch here, they have lost a lot of leaves. But it's survived. And I just took the rocks off to test the stability of it, and it's still pretty unstable. So the rocks will stay. I also put it into a lot of shade, very deep shade. And so now that it's obviously recovered, it's going to live. Don't necessarily see any brand new growth yet, because it's probably putting its energy into producing new roots. But I am now going to give it a little more sun. Not blazing full sun, which it will end up in. These can take full sun and actually do better in full sun. But it survived. And you can watch that video at the end of this video. I'll leave a link where you can watch that video. It was called One Dumb Looking Bonsai. And you can see at the end of the process of pruning the roots just how little roots it actually had. But it has survived, so I'm happy about that. And I will keep you updated as this guy continues to grow. I still haven't figured out if I want to keep this branch, but you know what? I don't have to make that decision today. If anything, it'll be a sacrifice branch if I take it off. And I may incorporate it into the design. I may end up being the first main branch, in which case it really needs to elongate to get thicker. So for now, I'm just going to leave that, and we'll just watch what happens. You know, in the camera, it's pretty obvious that we need something in here. So this guy here, I can promote out to make another pad, and I would like this pad here to be longer than this guy, you know, out into here, and that would give the tree a much nicer canopy. So that's all in the future, and I will be giving you updates regularly to keep you up to date on the progress of this tree. So that's it for today. Just a short update on my Neea buxifolia that it was at one point one dumb looking bonsai.